You see it recording.
This is our first after show of the day.
It is. How do you feel about that? We didn't do ABBA. We did do ABBA yesterday, so you feel good? You feel good that we haven't done the after show? Tell our fans how you feel about that.
I don't know. I mean, I sometimes like not doing the after shows just because it's basically 2 videos for 1 song. But at the same time, I'm somebody that likes kind of analyzing things, so I like talking about it. Especially with something like art, it can be up for interpretation.
For sure.
And so it's just because sometimes like we have kind of the same general concept, but we explain it 2 different ways, and so it's just I like hearing your input sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, usually.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
I mean, I guess like I like hearing your input for that reason, because sometimes it is like a little bit different than mine.
For sure.
So should we just like quickly, before we get into this, should we quickly talk about the poor boy?
Well, first off, I do want to say that I don't like hearing your interpretations.
Oh, okay.
It just kind of makes the videos go on a little longer.
Okay.
So. I'm joking, by the way, guys. Don't slew me in the comments, please. I'm just joking.
And then he's gonna edit when I start talking about what I think of this song. You're just gonna cut it out.
Yeah, it's just
the
gonna
video's
be.
Gonna end.
So and that's what I think.
Like, or just I think, and then I'm gonna like start the next sentence, and you're just gonna skip it to your segment.
Yeah. I think, and then. But yeah, that's a good song.
Yeah. So the poor boy reaction. So we don't know what happened. Like we thought we were recording, and it's weird because like I swear, like if it wasn't recording, we would have known.
Yeah.
We look at the camera.
We do look at the camera.
And you actually like pressed it, so like.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
That's why I said what I said at the beginning, is because just we're staring at that. There's like right there on
a little timer.
Yeah, there's a little timer right there that shows how long we've been recording.
Well, and
there's
you
a
like
stop button.
When you end the video, like when you end the video, you press the button, so we would have seen if it started recording.
Exactly.
So it's just we don't know what happened to that after show, but it sucks because we went into some good conversation.
We thought that one was kind of a dream, but it was like half a dream, half a not.
So our discussion was it was kind of relevant, I guess, to some of the comments that we were getting in the reaction video. So we just wanted to address some of that. We did talk about whether or not we thought it was a dream, and we thought that, I think, was it verse 1 that wasn't a dream, and then we thought everything else after that was a dream.
Right. The
reason we thought that was because verse 1 just kind of seemed like a context verse. Just kind of, maybe we thought, oh, that's where he grew up or whatever. So like I think it was on the countryside or something. But then after reading some of the comments, it seems like it's kind of all or nothing. Like either it's a dream or it's not. And so I think based on that, maybe we would say that it's not a dream. I mean, it is a dream. No,
it definitely. I was gonna say it definitely is a dream.
It is a dream because we thought the rest of the song was. So. But yeah, that song was, I don't remember what I rated it.
I don't either.
Yeah, so, but, I mean, I think I remember liking it a little bit more, I think, than some of the other songs. Like some of the past 2 songs. Yeah, for sure. I'm trying to remember anything relevant. Anything else that we talked about in that after show.
You know what we should talk about?
What?
The rating. For this video. I have something. Something that Marissa knows very well.
I won, finally. So now I'm going to switch to heads.
Well, that may have been on the video, though.
Are you serious?
It could have been.
Guys, I won. I finally... That's why. You deleted it. You deleted it because you did not want... You didn't want people to know that I won. Yeah, if that really was on that video, I won the coin toss with tails.
So, I mean, I just don't think the people are going to really believe it because they've obviously seen your life in the past.
I'm going to go with heads because it always lands on heads.
Alright.
And I'm gonna laugh now if it's tails. What is it? No, you turned it around. Yes, you did. I saw
it.
It landed on heads.
That's tails.
Guys, it landed on heads. He literally went like this and turned it.
Never did that.
Yes, you did. Yeah, but do it again. Do it again. Okay. It'll still be heads.
Alright.
He has 3 coins here.
Just in case.
Yeah. Heads. Don't even. No, you
Tails.
turned it again. Oh,
It's
I don't
not
care.
turn.
You might just go first since you won too.
It's heads, guys. She won.
Twice, both times.
The song started playing again. Definitely started playing again. No, Marissa, you have won fair and
All right.
square for once.
You
The
mean
people are cheering.
for thrice because I won. I won the previous video, and then I won 2 times here.
I don't think so, but you have won, Marissa. So, as is
I
your
think
right.
so.
Go into detail.
I think I would rate this 8.5.
Really? Okay.
Because, and I'm like bordering on, well, is it a 9? I could be swayed. The reason I'm not giving it quite a 9, yeah, there's other songs I will probably like better and have liked better.
Mm-hmm.
But this song, it's one of my favorites, I guess, on this album.
Mm-hmm.
Because from what I remember, I wasn't a huge fan of Boy Blue or Laredo Tornado. Poor Boy, I thought that one maybe was a little bit better, and then this one I really like. And then Can't Get Out of My Head was my favorite.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was our first reaction. Can't Get Out of My Head. I
Mm-hmm.
thought that was our second reaction.
It was a part of one reaction.
Well, yeah, but I thought it was like our.
You don't know.
So long. It was so long ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would say that maybe Can't Get It On My Head is number 1 on this album for me, and also one of my number 1s for just ELO in general. And then Mr. Kingdom is maybe second. Poor Boy is third.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm with you on your rating. I'd also rate it an 8.5. You know, maybe on the fringe of a 9. You know?
Yeah. Okay. Same.
Because like it's a good song.
Yeah.
It definitely is. It's one of my it's up there in top ELO songs for me. You know, but I mean it's definitely not Can't Get It Out of My Head. I really liked Can't Get Out of My Head. Honestly, the overture on this album was also pretty good.
It was. Yeah.
But just overall, this was a good song. I loved just the instrumental variety that was used in this piece. The lyrics as well, which we'll dive into a little bit. But just from what I heard, were also very deep and,
Yeah, depending on the lyrics, I could probably raise it to a 9.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially, once I actually really read the lyrics.
And, like, soak it in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It just this whole song and, again, the fact that we kind of have to analyze whether or not it's a dream, it's kind of been fun.
Yeah, like there's just a lot of thought that's going into these reactions.
Yeah.
Like I said, I like analyzing things. So.
Yeah, me too. So, like we said, personally, I think this is not a dream.
Yeah, just based on what I heard, I would say it's not a dream too, but I guess we'll hear, or see in the lyrics.
Because especially, he did mention, I heard it specifically him saying, I go to sleep to bring back those feelings or something like that, So, I think that to me makes me think that he's talking from a point of view of, being awake.
Well, I mean, even verse 1, just like that very opening, like it wasn't, like it didn't make it sound like a dream.
For sure. Alright, anyways, let's get into reading some lyrics.
Wait, should we actually go to a website or just to make sure that's correct?
I never started.
Barely. Actually, maybe we should go to Genius Lyrics. What are you doing?
No, you're not. No, we're fine. Okay, we can go to Genius.
And then we can see if, because look, they have stuff to click on.
Do y'all hear that? Let me. I'm not sure if you hear that, but let me know if you do hear that. Daylight comes to those who live, but those who die they never see. Sun comes shining through their window pane, they pass away. Silly girl, to be a fool, you didn't play the golden rule. Cause once you're through with one world, there's another waiting there. That's interesting.
Well, that almost... just my first thought is, like, once you're done in this world, you go to, like, the afterworld, or, like, heaven. Like, I guess what we would believe, but...
Right.
That's what it makes me think of.
Yeah. Me too.
I mean, and, like, the verse 1, too, is interesting to me. They pass away. Is that just kind of... Well, daylight comes to those who live, those who die.
Yeah.
I just find that whole stanza really fascinating.
I like the silly girl to be a fool. You didn't play the golden rule.
I like all these lyrics.
Yeah.
I'm already gonna rate this a 9, actually.
Yeah, you know what? We're upping it to a 9. We're doing it. We're gonna do it. We're upping this one to a 9.
Everyone's like, that's the least you could do.
Yeah, this is probably like a fan favorite,
Yeah.
and we're just actually. How many views does this have? I genuinely don't know. Come on, there you go. 124,000.
124,000.
Go run up those streams.
That's so low. I mean, I would think.
Jeff Lynne deserves a milli.
Well, especially because he has over 800,000 subscribers.
Yeah, but the subscribers on music channels are low.
Okay, yes, but I don't know. You would just kind of. That's still just so low.
For sure.
I would expect it to be at least at like 400,000 or 500,000.
For sure, because it's a good song.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get into the chorus. Help me, such a lonely soul, in dreams to leave behind the world. Mr. Kingdom, help me please to find the rainbow's end.
Who do you think Mr. Kingdom is?
I'm not sure.
I almost feel like it's, well, just like from our point of view, like God.
Yeah.
But just like any like creator from somebody else's point of view. So I
could see that.
I don't know, but
because this does feel like a life or death type song. Like that's kind of the themes that are coming into this.
Like
so
he's reaching out for help, and usually like you think of the power of prayer and stuff.
Right.
That's why I feel like it's more of a religious.
For sure.
Tilt, but.
Looking from this empty room, the corridors of endless gloom go crawling through the night to meet the dawn that's on its way. Oh, to sleep, perchance to dream, to live again those joyous scenes. The laughter and the follies that are locked inside my head.
Wait, hold on. The "Oh to sleep, perchance to dream" isn't that from a play?
Maybe.
Is it Midsummer Night's Dream or?
I don't know, but you're right. That does.
That is from something, or no, not Hamlet.
It sounds familiar though. It does.
I feel like it's in a monologue or something of somebody.
Yeah.
It's like maybe one of Shakespeare's plays.
I have no idea. I'm so honest here.
It just sounds so familiar, and I feel like I remember. I remember reading that, and.
Yeah, I have no idea. I'm gonna be so honest with you. I don't know.
Or there's a line like that in a play. Doesn't have to be the exact one, but I feel like it is.
I hear you. I wonder if we click it. Yeah, this is an allusion to the famous "To Be or Not to Be."
I was right. It's Hamlet.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's it's soliloquy. So isn't that like? I always forget what that word means. But is it the "to be or not to be"? Yeah, so it's Hamlet's monologue, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I love that whole "to live again those joyous scenes, the laughter and the follies that are locked inside my head." He's saying like he hasn't experienced that in so long that he wants to go back to that place again, and that in some way that he wants to go crawling through the night to meet the dawn that's on its way, right? Like almost like he wants to kill himself, and he wants to go live again those joyous scenes, the laughter follies inside my head.
Oh, and then like you can kind of connect that back to. Can you scroll up for a minute?
Yeah.
You can kind of connect that back to like there's another, basically where he's saying there's another world out there. So he's like waiting to get to the other side, and like the whole rainbow thing, like to find the rainbow's ends, like all of those are kind of alluding to like the afterlife,
right?
Or like a better life.
100%. I love this. I really do. And then back to the hook. I love how they put interlude. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Verse 5. I can dream of flying high above the city's cares, and to never be afraid of anyone, 'cause there ain't no one there. That's really like... 'cause there ain't no one
like,
there.
Again, I still feel like I still think of that afterlife or whatever, like you're flying above the city.
Yeah, because like I know a lot of like depictions of heaven, or like like a good place that you go to, are like on a cloud high above the world, right?
Yeah.
Kind of looking down.
But I find it interesting that he says there's no one there.
Above the city's yeah, because he just wants to be away from all of those, all that, I guess. And then it's just back to the hook again. Wow. I definitely think that's him, but this isn't a dream. I think, like we're saying, he's kind of just crying out one last like breath of like,
like a cry for help.
Yeah, one last breath of air, trying to just cry for help.
That's interesting because we're only in the middle of the album.
So maybe
like what could possibly, like, is this maybe like when we first kind of get a hint of what he wants to do, and then maybe just a guess, like towards the end he actually does, or is this like we're getting there and there's something after? Yeah, like, you know what I mean, like something after in the story for the last couple songs.
I really want to know now. I really want to go and like figure that out.
Listen to it all.
I do. But you know what, guys? We gotta, we're making the content for you. So breaking it down song by song is gonna be probably one of the better ways that we can do that. But you got anything else you really want to say about this one?
I don't think so.
Me neither. So
we got a lot out of it.
We did. All right, Marissa. Why don't you sign off, because you are a big winner today.
Alright, fine. Please don't make me sign off. I hate doing it.